Frank, it's time for another episode of Let's Talk About It. It's featuring the same guy because he just did it again. He just proved again why he's the highlight of this episode. Justin Herbert. Now look, it's going to be painful to hurt somebody that you love, that I love. You know what I'm saying?
You turn up dead. I burn the leg. You my brother. I can't watch you die. So I turn my head.
It's my man. But the reality is, bro, I'm underwhelmed. I'm unimpressed. I'm not going to sugarcoat it no more. Super Cousins is an understatement now. Like I don't. At this point, especially Cousins getting older and more cerebral, he'd probably be better than Justin Herbert. I don't like what I've been seeing, bro. I don't like. I get real serious about my quarterback. Analysis. His throwing is always going to be good, but his demeanor, his leadership skills, even his press conferences after the game, I have no faith in anything that he be saying. He doesn't even sound convincing. Then I look at I actually watched the Chiefs game, right? He had Taylor Swift up there dancing, doing all. You saw them little handshakes Taylor Swift up there doing with Pat Mahomes' wife. And then you got everybody saying, "Oh, the defense sucks." I seen the defense making some plays, bro. I seen the defense. The dude, what's his name? Asante Samuel Jr. got a pick off of Pat. Mm-hmm. They got they had a couple of sacks. They got some fumbles back. I remember when Kelsey banged the ground because the dude knocked down his head. All types of stuff was happening. And what does Herbert do? First of all, they didn't score in the second half. Did you peep that? They didn't score in the second half. Then all these things. I remember even this one pass, right? He had this one long jump to Josh Palmer. I'm like, oh, he let it rip. But when you look at the pass, it's like it wasn't the right pass to make. It was like he had to kind of come back from it. And now he scored it later with, I think that was Everett the next play. But the point is, it's like like you said last time, he leaves too much on the table. Like he threw a couple of interceptions. He threw a couple of almost interceptions that people don't even hold him accountable for. Like, bruh, I'm not playing with you no more, bro. I can't do this to you no more. Like, I can't play and act sugarcoat because I liked you coming out of college, out of Oregon. I like how the boy throw the football. And I'll say this, I hate his coach. I can't stand Staley. I think he's the worst coach right now. I have to think about it.
He's definitely one of the
worst coaches that's supposed to be on one of the higher teams. I'm underwhelmed, Justin Herbert. I'm not going to sugarcoat it no more. It's not at the point where I'm about to, I don't know. No, at this point, you are not good enough, in my opinion. You got to get better.
So me and Charlie definitely tried to warn you on this because it's like, I understand why you liked him coming out of Oregon, right? And when you get to analyze a player from that standpoint, like where you're just getting to watch tape and you get to see a lot of their highlights, and knowing what you look at, you're looking at that arm strength. You're looking at how pretty that football looks. You're looking at all of that. And all that stuff is great. But I've watched him in games. And when it's close, he does weird stuff. When it's like even in the game against the Cowboys, it's like, why are you making the wrong pass? They're like passes where you need just some touch. It's like his accuracy. And I used to say that when he was at Oregon. I'm like, he's just weirdly inaccurate at the wrong times. I don't know if that's pressure and he doesn't know how to deal with that or what it is. A friend of mine brought it up because we did this segment last week, and a friend of mine brought this up to me, and I was like, I don't know why I didn't understand that. Shout out to you, Rich, and I appreciate that. He was like, Justin Herbert's performance in close games and in the second half of games is atrocious. He's like, he's won so much money. He's made so much money betting against him in the second half of games and in close games. It's just, he is not, there's something there that's missing, and it looked like for a little bit that he had taken a step. Or I guess we just ignored it because he was a rookie and then second year. And it's like, so those things you're like, all right, he's going to get better. And then now we looking down the barrel. They paid him all this money and we're like, it's not getting better.
He doesn't understand the assignment, bro. He's not a dog. I got to bring attention to this. Like Joe Burrow, right? I'm not a big Joe Burrow fan, but he's a dog. Jalen Hurts. I used to be talking about Jalen Hurts is a dog. You don't never feel like you're out of the game when you got Jalen Hurts, bro. And he's not even nearly as tangibly talented as just Hurts. And he's like a sucker or something, man. I don't want to call him a sucker, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, and he's way too talented for me to give him this receiver excuse thing because I'm not doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely
Nah,
not.
I'm not doing it.
First of all, he plays so much like quote unquote super cousins, like the old cousins. Like he targets the number. You can see who he's throwing into every play. He draws back. You looking right at Keenan Allen. He looking right at Gerald Everett. Looking right at Palmer. Like you can see it every play. It's very underwhelming. Yes, his coach deserves some of this smoke, but I already know he stinks. I still got faith in Herbert, but I ain't seen nothing to have faith.
I mean, didn't they bring in Kellen Moore? Wasn't that supposed to help?
Yeah, he don't even he didn't even throw the football with the proper hand when he played. So I don't even know what we talking about. Anyways, Soggy Nachos Podcast. Thanks for listening. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Peace.